skateboarding has nothing to do with physics. I'm sorry, these glasses are kind of dumb. But that's what I used to think. But in my journey of practicing skateboarding, I realized just how much science, aka physics, plays a big role in how the tricks are actually possible. So in this video, I'll be breaking down 3 tricks and explaining how these tricks are even possible in a scientific manner. Good morning, Rec City. I'm your host, K-Rec, and this is Skateboard Physics 101. The first trick is the ollie. How is that possible? The ollie begins when you snap the toe of the board against the ground. Just like that. This creates an upward reaction force that forcibly launches the board upward. Think of it like standing on a shovel. When you stand on it, the shovel pushes into the ground and the stick shoots up. The skater's body is already jumping upwards as the board is popping. Because the skater is connected through their shoes, the board comes along for the ride. Both the skater and the board shares upward momentum. And also, grip tape is key. It keeps your shoes from slipping off the board. As you slide your front foot forward, friction pulls the board upward and levels it out. Without friction, the board would just fly away. Alright, now let's recap everything I just said. Hope you guys are paying attention. The ollie is possible because of reaction force, aka pop. Friction, aka foot slide, torque, aka leveling, and shared momentum, aka skateboarder and the board system. The board doesn't magically stick to your feet. It's a clever use of physics to trap the board underneath your shoes. On to the next. Alright guys, so next up is the kickflip. Okay, first up for the physics of the kickflip, we have the pop. You smack the board down, the ground pushes back, aka Newton's third law. Doing this, you're giving the board an upward impulse, rising the board while you jump, which is basically just the same thing as the ollie. But this is what's different. When you do a kickflip, you jump and transfer your momentum. Your upward jump and the board's friction makes the board rise with you. We know that. The board's basically sharing a center of mass so it doesn't fall. But here's number 3, the flick, which is what changes it from an easy to hard trick. As your front foot drags diagonally off the nose's corner, it applies torque. That torque makes the board spin around its long axis, aka which is what the flip is. And the harder the flick, the faster the rotation you get. This is how people unlock double kickflips. And then there's number 4, the catch and the land. At peak height, you spot the grip tape and push down with your feet. This is what cancels your excess spin, aka conversion of angular momentum in reverse, which is what pins the board to your feet for a stable landing. So if you guys weren't paying attention, which I know you weren't, here it is breaking down in short terms. Pop equals impulse, jump equals momentum, flick equals torque, and catch equals angular control. The varial kickflip. It's pretty cool though, right? I mean, look at the view. I don't know if y'all can see it right, but it's pretty cool. Oh, almost fell. Saved it. Alright guys, I've decided to switch locations, so we'll be doing the rest of the video right here. It's not as great, but it is cool. Alright, so number 1 for the varial kickflip is pop, which is the same as everything else. You flick, the friction from your foot catches the board, and you're now in the air. Same as ever. And once again, let me take these sunglasses off. Do not look cool. And then there's number 2, which is where you jump while the board rises. Friction with the grip tape keeps the board traveling with you as it starts rotating around its vertical axis, which is basically just saying what the pop shove it motion does when you flick your foot backwards. And then we have number 3, which is the flick. Your front foot slides diagonally off the nose like a kickflip, creating torque along the board's long axis. And at this point, the board is spinning 2 ways at once, which is really cool in my opinion. It has the horizontal spin from the shove it and the long axis flip from the kickflip. And then we have number 4, the catch and land. You spot the grip tape, stop the board at your feet, and stomp your feet down. The catch is going to cancel excess rotation, locking the board under your feet for a stable landing. That's it. And don't worry, if you guys weren't paying attention, I'll break it down for you in short. When you pop your board, you lift and scoop. When you jump, you carry momentum. And when you flick, that's when the dual spin happens. And then finally, you catch the board to stabilize it all. And that's pretty much it. Now honestly, the way a skateboard works is very confusing, but I hope this video did help you understand the physics behind it. Skateboarding isn't just magic, there's actually a lot of factors to it when you do a trick. But anyways, as always guys, like, subscribe, comment if you need anything to say to me, and as always, skate more, wreck less.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.